only under Justin Trudeau and the Liberals would we be getting stuff like this in Canada. Everybody remembers the gold heist that happened last year, where a couple criminals just walked out of Toronto YYZ Airport, in a truck they drove out, with over $20 million worth of gold. We've got a little update on that, but let's just go back and refresh and let's watch a couple clips.
$20 million worth of gold, to be exact. It's theft caught on this surveillance camera hours after the shipment arrived at Pearson International Airport from Zurich. How's this for a piece of evidence?
So this
5-ton truck, this is the one police say was captured in that video surveillance, used to move all of that gold out from the Air Canada cargo facility. Wow. This document from a legitimate seafood shipment used by the truck's driver to gain entry to the facility. Investigators tracked the truck's route as far as they could, but its driver disappeared. And then a major break on the other side of the border.
This case started last September with a late-night traffic stop by the Pennsylvania State Police after a keen trooper noted some minor motor vehicle violations.
They discovered 65 guns in his vehicle, destined, police say, to be smuggled into Canada. The driver, the same Brampton man Ontario police had been looking for, illegally in America. Now, 19 charges have been laid or are pending against 9 people, 2 of them Air Canada cargo employees at the time, including a manager who's now wanted on a Canada-wide warrant.
He actually led a tour for Peel Regional Police before we knew his involvement.
After dozens of warrants, police seized hundreds of thousands of dollars and just a handful of crudely made gold bangles. The rest of it likely gone forever.
We believe that they've melted down the gold, and then the profits they got from the gold they used to help finance the firearm, obviously purchasing the illegal firearms.
The case of Canada's biggest gold heist cracked wide open, but police say far from closed.
Now it's only just getting started. Watch as they further explain the seized items.
During search warrants, investigators seized the following items: $430,000 in Canadian currency. Whoa. We believe this money is some of the profits the suspects made when they sold the gold.
Look at the bands, dude.
6 cruelly made gold bracelets that resemble bangles, however they lack various principles typically associated with fine jewelry. These items were sent off for expert examination and are considered to be pure gold. The total value of these 6 gold bracelets is over $89,000.
So that you just got some of
pots, casts, and molds. These are commonly used in the industry to change the composition of gold. We believe the items you see here today were used to change the composition of the stolen gold bars to different forms, like the bracelets you just saw.
These guys weren't playing around.
2 debt lists, one for $9.943 million and the other for $10.023 million. A common term in drug trafficking investigations, we believe these lists actually show where the money was distributed when the gold was sold by the suspects. Wow. These lists were found at 2 separate locations, and you'll notice we blurred out the names. However, they are consistent on each list. We are working hard to identify each of these individuals. Wow. Some other items on the list, they have allocated money for trips, supplies, and personal items.
Wow.
The suspect used a 5-ton truck to steal the gold
doing your
currency
accounting
from
on
Air
a piece
Canada
of paper.
Cargo. As the chief mentioned, that truck is behind me today. Investigators have identified and charged or issued warrants for 9 individuals with over 19 charges.
Okay, but what's important about all this is those charges and those people are already out on bail. Every single one of them. We learned that yesterday. Watch this.
This Prime Minister is not worth the cost or the crime. Today we learned that thieves who stole $20 million in the biggest gold heist in Canadian history are out on bail. Right. This is because of the Liberal government's shameful Bill C-75 that allows offenders to be in jail in the morning and back on the streets in the evening. Will the Prime Minister reverse his bail over jail policies in Bill C-75?
So, not only is all the gold already smelted and gone off, but the criminals aren't even in jail. So, this was a pretty successful heist, I guess you could say. Only under the Trudeau Liberals.